guys, we are back with another exercise tip of the week. We're going to keep it going on legs, and we're going to talk about the single leg RDL. I have varied this in another video to work on hamstring lengthening a little bit. So today we're going to talk about more of it from the strengthening aspect and what to do to make sure that you're hinging and making the movement appropriate. So like the deadlift, it's a hinge movement. You're just doing it single leg. One of the biggest things that I see people do is not go heavy enough with this. So first off, let's talk about cues and what we need to do and making it appropriate for back form. You want to make sure that that back leg, the leg that goes up in the air, stays in line with your torso. So what that means is when you're hinging down, you do not want this back leg to trail low, because a lot of times what happens is you hinge further, it's going to lead to your back ending up in this rounded position. So you want to make sure that you lock that leg that's going to be moving with your torso so it looks a lot like this. So it stays in good line. You're going to go until you get a good stretch. Feel that pull in the hamstrings, feel that pull in the glutes. Coming down, keep your head in line. Don't be cranking it up. And then come right back up, squeeze that butt. Now, you can use this to work on stability like I did, where you're out in the open, you don't have anything to hold into, so it's going to make you work a lot more on the stabilizers in your hip if you want to work on that. But your balance is going to be the biggest limitation to this. So what I advise people, if you truly want to go heavy, if you truly want to work on that posterior chain, getting stronger in the backside, you need to hang on to something. And so I always like to go same side as the leg that's down when you're working on heavier RDLs like this. You're not just grabbing on this to offload yourself. It's there for your balance, okay? It's there to help with your limitations. So have that there. Then you can really work on going heavy, working into those heavy sets. You can get up to those 100-pound dumbbells if you want. The other big thing to make sure is when you're going into that single leg movement, you're not opening your hips up, okay? You want to make sure that you're keeping that back stable, keeping everything in line. Now this in itself is a whole separate exercise, but if that's not your goal, you want to make sure that you're keeping that pelvis level, back in line, hips neutral, spine neutral, so you can really work on that posterior chain. Guys, give those a shot. Try to go heavy with these. You'll be surprised at how much weight you can lift. We'll see you next week. Thank you.